All right, we're back. So this is part two of the Tracker Alliance. So I haven't done too much since this. Obviously, I was recording some videos between them, but we got a new gun. I made a new gun just to try out something new. All right, so from what I gathered, I'm pretty sure we can only get this one bounty currently, and we'll do some other non-bounty hunter stuff. So we're gonna talk to some of these NPCs. So Roach.
Ever want to learn from the best? I'm your guy. We've been through the ringer together. Why not? Okay, fine. Been bounty hunting for a while. Before that, I was a line cook at a shitty little restaurant in Neon, of all things. Got no family, no close friends. In other words, no liabilities getting in the way of being the best tracker in the history of the Alliance. That's me in a nutshell.
Zero bounties. How do we stack up?
Bruh, you haven't even started. We don't count anything you may have done for the freelance bounty boards.
Any good track tips?
So you want to learn from the best. Well, let me tell you, all that matters in this line of work is that you get the job done. Sometimes that means skirting the law. It's usually on our side anyway. Alive or dead means you've got a choice. Don't get too hung up on it. Always go with whatever guarantees success. No sense bringing morality into it. These people are wanted criminals on the run from justice. Last thing, competition is a strong motivator. That's how I got where I am today.
Okay, I thought you didn't like me.
Well, you weren't that bad of a partner. You kind of grew on me.
Potential companion?
That and I need someone to compare bounty scores with. Was hoping you'd be game. All these other losers think it's beneath them or something.
Oh, I'm with you. You're on.
Great. I had a good feeling about you. You've got a lot of catching up to do if you want to even approach my numbers, but don't think I'll just stop and let you.
All right, so far, I was doing some research and stuff. So a couple of things. I've put out some videos on it, but for anyone that's if you're kind of experiencing it as I am, from what I've gathered, basically, these kind of main bounty missions are like kind of one-offs that appear every so often, as in you're gonna have to buy the next one on the creation kit or creation club. But this is like a cool kind of like setup. It's kind of like, they're preparing. All right, so let's talk to Yama.
I've danced this dance with death for long. If you know it like I do, I must warn you, my advice may not be palatable.
I can handle it.
I hope those are not just words. I strongly insist that you consider heeding my advice. If you are given the choice between bringing your targets in alive or dead, always choose dead. Criminal fugitives must be brought to justice, and the only way to truly serve that justice is to end their lives so that they can be judged fairly in the afterlife.
Okay, you're saying you never brought in a target alive?
Correct. A criminal fugitive is already trying to run from justice. They will do it again, if given the chance. It is in their nature. Would you allow even a slim chance that they escape again? Even if they turn from their criminal path, would you deny their victims true justice?
Oh. Oh, this is morality in it. See, I understand where he's coming from, but from what a lot of people have kind of said in the past is that killing somebody doesn't actually bring them peace in a sense. It brings them some peace, but at the same time, from their point of view, they no longer live, so they don't get to experience, like the kind of the consequences. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna go. I'd rather bring them in alive.
You put your faith in humankind when I have seen it at its worst. Simply put, we are fallible, and as such, so is our justice system. Even if you do not believe in the divine, I doubt you could sleep well knowing a corrupt justice system allowed a criminal to escape when you had the authority to enact justice yourself.
But see, if he escapes, I'll hunt them down again and again, and I'll keep hunting them down. Must some interesting stories.
My stories are not for your amusement, but I will share
I
them
love
so that you may learn.
I love these characters. They're very
There
cool,
was
very
one
diverse.
time I decided to let a man live.
Uh-oh.
He had a family, a wife, 3 children. He showed me a picture. They looked happy. He begged I let him live and spend the rest of his days incarcerated. So, at least he could see them occasionally and watch his children grow up from afar. He escaped from prison. He went home and murdered his entire family, and the family next door, and several others. By the time I found him again, he had killed himself, robbing me of the chance to pass him off to face his eternal judgment. Never again.
Skyhouse Faroon, I wonder? Or X?
There is not much I wish to divulge. Whatever you have heard about me is likely true. I do not bring back my targets alive. I aim for brutal efficiency. I do not work well with others. You must know, I do not feel the need to appease or delight anyone. I take jobs no one else wants, and I always get it done. That is my value.
Okay.
Reaper's grace be with you.
Okay, I like that. I like that. This gives me like like the Assassin's Creed or Dark Brotherhood vibes. So let's talk to this guy. So I did some research on this guy. Basically, he gives you legendaries depending or higher trait gear, either 1, 2, or 3 star.
How's your gear holding up? A tinker. I make, modify, and refurbish weapons and other equipment for trackers only. But I don't do it for free, and I don't do it for credits either. I only take Astras. And you get whatever I give you. No questions, no special requests, no refunds.
What's Astra?
I was hoping you'd ask. Back during the Narian War, there was some serious concern that the banks were going to fail. So some enterprising individuals took matters into their own hands and started minting their own currency, Astras, just in case the worst came to pass. Anyway, Astras are rare, but they're out there, still used in some black market circles since they're untraceable by any government.
Okay. What kind of equipment do you have?
Guns, melee weapons, lethal, non-lethal, suits, you name it. All with my own modifications.
Okay. Seems shady. Sounds good. I can work with that.
Good. And we're on the same page.
Tracker like you must have some great stories.
Matter of fact, I do. But the most interesting ones aren't from my tracker field work. Instead, I'm gonna take you back in time to my youth. See, I was a scrappy little neon street rat. I tinkered, built homemade weapons, and armor made out of scraps I came across. You can imagine who might buy that sort of thing. That's right. Gangbangers and other lowlives. I saw what they used these weapons for. But I had to make money. And it kept me safe from the gangs because they needed me.
It's like a tough life. Glad you got away from it.
Well, I don't miss it, that's for sure. Good to be where I am today.
Your name's Stash because you got a stash of equipment. Kind of on the nose, isn't it?
No, and yes. No, it's stash like my mustache. Yes, it's kind of on the nose, like my mustache. Well, under it, but you get the idea. But yeah, it does work out like that, doesn't it? You're not the first to suggest it, and I doubt you'll be the last. And before you ask, no, I didn't grow the stash because I got a stash of goods or vice versa. Sometimes nicknames just stick.
All right.
Catch you around.
So I do really like this. Also, we've got some doors that aren't open, which makes me think they're going to kind of open as we go. Let's talk to the robot.
What do you request of me? Serious inquiries only. No, it is a pseudo-acronym meant to emphasize my station as hardware and software. My programmer thought it would be clever, but clearly it goes over most heads. Koios was a Greek Titan god, born of Uranus and Gaia.
I said Uranus.
As a Titan of knowledge and queries. But I wouldn't expect you to know that.
Fuck off. It's very rude of you.
Leave
Okay.
show no
So, the only thing, like, so basically, once you complete the initial quest, you have these wanted missions where you can bring them in alive or dead. Now, see, the thing here is, these missions are kind of tricky because when they want them alive, you have to basically EM them. So we'll grab this one. And let's just say when I was doing some testing, it's not easy. You basically need like an EM weapon, and like you kind of need God mode to an extent. Well, not God mode. I gave myself like, you know, like the standard EM weapon, and I had to put it on God mode because I wasn't doing enough EM damage. Now there is perks. I'm pretty sure there's EM perks, isn't there? 10% chance to stun enemies. The unarmed attack. Alright, let's talk to... Working here, you must have known a lot of other trackers.
You know it, Sunshine. Who do you want to know about?
What story with Agent Number 1?
There is no story there. That's kind of the point with any Agent No One. You gotta give up your identity completely when you become leader of the trackers. That job comes with a giant target on your back. So, the less people know, the better. Agent No One is like a closed book. If that book were also glued, clamped, chained, and buried underneath an active volcano on the most distant moon of the most distant planet of the furthest star system.
I don't know who Inevitable is, but we'll check. We'll ask that in a minute. We'll go talk to the other ones first. This is Warden. Okay, Warden's an asshole. Bloodhound?
Well, if it ain't, now what call sign did you take again?
Tempest. Your mom.
You and I both know that ain't it. Enough with
Oh, sorry. I had to do it. Tempest. No, really, it's your mom. Okay, we go with it.
right. And I'm really your dad. Sorry I didn't teach you more original jokes. Now, ain't it past your bedtime, kiddo?
Okay, fair. It's Tempest. Okay. Okay. What's your mom's actual name? Because that's what I picked.
Now listen here. It was fun the first couple times, but if you can't show your fellow trackers some proper respect, you ain't gonna last long in this organization. Now, I ain't the fun police, but I hope I've made myself abundantly clear.
Yes, sir.
Good. So remind me,
Tempest.
Tempest? Ooh, a force to be reckoned with, if you ask me. Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Well, I can see why you'd take that name. You got my seal of approval. Not that you need it. Name's Bloodhound. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Got any good stories?
Loads. But let me tell you just one. So, I'm down at some ass-backwards moon outpost out in the boonies. Got this old feller in my sights who's wanted for thieving from Ryujin and the other big corpos. Now, he don't know I ain't gonna shoot him, but he's itching to do something stupid. Then his kids come out. His grandkids.
Uh-oh.
Circle round him. Turns out, he's stealing so they can all just have a life. I get it. So I let him go. far as the corpos know, he's dead.
I probably would have done the same.
Yep, I got cussed out pretty good. But sometimes it's worth it to do some good in the verse.
That's why I'm here, my man. I agree with you. Got any good bounty tips?
Sure, I'm a veritable wealth of information. Anything particular on your mind?
Got any general? What's the best way of taking someone alive?
Personally, I prefer the diplomatic approach. Just because we're all certified badasses who could easily lay out the toughest spacer punk doesn't mean you're not human. If you ask me, words are a tracker's most effective tool. You'd be surprised how far a little sympathy can take you sometimes. Failing that, most targets are cowards. They don't want to die. Exploit that fact when you can.
Any general tips?
Well, it ain't what I'd call hot tips, but they serve me well. Eat right, stay hydrated, exercise, just stay healthy. Don't hunt if you're sick. Last thing you want is an errant cough or sneeze to give you away when you're trying to use the element of surprise.
How do you the target that gives you no choice but to kill them?
Now that's a tough one. Depends on the situation. If you can't convince them with words, you may have to rough them up and put the fear of God in them. I suggest you learn as much as you can about human anatomy and physiology. It ain't pretty, but there are many things you can do to a body that ain't lethal, but may cause someone to wish they were.
Alright, I think I'm good for now.
You got it, Chief.
Can you tell me about yourself, Bloodhound?
I don't mind sharing a little about myself, but not too much. I'm no agent number 1, but I'm still a tracker. Been a tracker for over 30 years. Before that, I was what you might call a freebooter. I won't tell you what I did, but sure as hell wasn't above board. Well, suffice to say, that life can weigh on your soul. After a few close calls and some introspection, I came to the idea that I could do some good instead. Of course, it's hard to translate those kind of skills to the workforce, so here I am. Always saw to it to bring in my targets alive, in case they have any similar revelations.
I like you.
Leave no quarter.
Well, could you not?
What's the word, Tempest? Need some new equipment?
I mean,
We're missing someone. Who is he?
speck of blood on you. You clearly know.
I will try to be more careful, but I make no promises.
Is there another one?
Welcome.
Hi.
Clean glass to drink out of.
What's up, Tracker?
My time is yours. Should you?
Oh yeah, I dumped my stuff in there. Alright, let's talk to the lady.
Pull up feel free to tell old Tusha. You know it's Sancha.
Alright. Bloodhound.
Bloodhound's one of the old timers. He's good people, but I hear that wasn't always the case. I can't say for sure, but based on some of the stories he used to tell, I think he was ex-fleet. As in
Oh.
fleet. Quite a turn to go from an outlaw to someone who chases outlaws. But the skills transfer pretty well, I imagine.
Interesting. Who's inevitable?
Oh, she's been doing this longer than anyone, I think. She's old, but don't count her out just yet. Rumor is she was next in line for Agent No One, but turned it down after the last one was killed. She even brought the killer to justice. Word is, she just liked fugitive recovery a lot more, or didn't want the responsibility. I lean more towards the latter. It makes more sense considering she's an agent now. Anyway, they used to say that the longer she bides her time, the more a fugitive has to fear.
Okay, I don't know who that one is. We haven't met her yet. Roach.
He talks a big game, even has the skills and stats to back it up. But you probably also know as well as I do that he is fiercely competitive. You can either play into it or ignore it. He's not that bad once you get to know him. You ever wonder why he's called Roach, huh? It's because he seems to be unkillable. Not literally, of course, but he's managed to get himself out of some extremely sticky situations unscathed.
Alright, what about Tank?
He's a big teddy bear. Such a departure from the norm around here. Oh, I also know he's run the Red Mile under his tracker call sign, which may get him into trouble with someone someday, but it's his decision.
What about Stash?
He fancies himself a charmer, let me tell you. Could talk a heat leech out of an overworked engine compartment. Don't tell him I told you, but he's a bit of a tracker fanboy. Never could quite hack it himself, but that's why he's still here. I bet he could talk your ear off about tracker history and stuff. Lord knows my ears feel a little looser after talking with him.
What about Koyoyosh?
I like to think of Koyos more as equipment.
Wow. Wow, that's mean.
Still vital to our operations. I don't know who programmed it to maintain and access our database over short-range wireless, but it's secure from what I can tell. I just wish the programmer's attitude didn't show through. I could do without the sass.
And then last... Oh no, we've got a couple more. Okay, Warden.
Oh, he isn't exactly the conversational type. Seems to enjoy the company of others, but not talking to them or interacting with anyone in any meaningful way. We just leave him alone and let him do his thing. He doesn't bother us, and we don't bother him. Other than that, I don't know much about him. Seems to be a good tracker, though.
Dude just sat to the right of us like, yeah.
Other than his obsession with death, I don't know much about him. He doesn't exactly open up to others. Everyone says he must have seen or done some pretty terrible things. I don't have anything to go on but that. You know, it takes a lot to make me uncomfortable, and even though he's never done anyone here any harm, or even so much as let anyone down, he still gives me the creeps.
Alright.
Suit yourself.
And then, where'd you get the name Two Shot?
Funny you ask. Most trackers choose their call signs. So did I. Used to be called Solar Flare, but enough people started calling me Two Shot that it stuck. When I was out there, it never took me more than 2 shots from my firearms to bag my target. Thought I would have given it up once I retired from tracking to have a kid. I pour such strong drinks that now they say it doesn't take any more than 2 shots to down a tracker. So, it stuck. I'm just happy they decided to keep me on the payroll.
Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, I don't know where that old woman is, or the lady.
You must harden yourself against doubt, or succumb to its woes.
Got anything in here? Regarding Volk. Agent number 1 is dead, murdered by one of our own Volk. His insubordination and cruel ways were called out by agent number 1. He was reprimanded and took issue with it, violently exacting his grievance when number 1 was also from him. He didn't go down without a fight, but we managed to subdue and capture him before he could escape with only minimal collateral damage to the cave. After following the late agent number 1's will and naming his successor, myself, as agent number 1, I call for Volk's execution by fireless squad. Needless to say, every tracker volunteered, but we had to limit it to 20. From here on out, Volk's service will be stricken from the record. All accomplishments and knowledge will be wiped from the database. If any of Volk's relatives or associates come asking about him, will be told he died in a secretive bounty mission. But I just want to make clear, I don't want to wish to hear his name. Volk. What's going on there? Why was he murdered? Should we go up and be like, yo, what happened to magnetic diodes? What are these? These me as components in crafting. By now.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's go and just real quick see about Volk. Yo, what happened to Volk? Alright, yep, cool. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna really quickly, we're gonna do this quest. I picked up this bounty. We want to wander alive. I'm gonna really quickly go and get a EM weapon. Alright, I will be back. Alright, so back, I bought some stuff. So just for previous experience, I gave myself a 1-inch punch EM Nova Light, and I also invested in the incapacitation perk. So we should be able to take down our target. So let's go. Kind of want to do it a bit stealthy, you know. So much for a suppressor. Let me use my powers. I haven't used them in a while. Let me use the... Where's the one where I can see people? Okay, this gun is not high enough damage to, maybe we'll see. Nah. Yes. I'm just trying out some of the pistols. Okay, this one is kind of crappy. See, it looks cool though. And the fire damage is pretty meh. Alright. Let's go clear these out. I'll probably do a mission or two of this, and then we'll get the DLC, just because I have the 100,000 credits. Plus, as I feel like as a content creator for Starfield, I feel obligated to get the content and try it out, just to kind of let you guys know if it's like worth it, because obviously everyone's gonna have the 1,000 thingies. And just looking at some of the stuff in the Creation Club so far, there's like only one or two things I'm like kind of interested in, and I will say I'm like really interested in like the Mariner habitat. That looks really cool, but we're gonna see. Cause like mods, why buy mods when they're gonna be free? Cora's having difficulties. All right. I will say, if you're a bounty hunter, these missions are going to be the best thing ever for you. Because you've got the bounty missions, you've got the way to kind of capture them. Then there's the NPC bounties. We'll go to Neon in a minute and see any people with bounties. There's my target. Let me swap to my EM weapon. As you can see, these are very hard to EM. Now I am playing on the highest difficulty, Extreme. So if we were to bump Extreme down, the only way you can disable them... The only way you can disable them is by knocking them out. You can't... First I thought, like, if I can get them on their feet... Simeon's gonna probably kill her. Good job, Simeon. Oh, wait. Is she dead? Oh, no, she's not dead! Nice. What do I do now? Okay, so... See, this is the problem. So, I think I failed this mission. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to... See, that's a bit mission. Does it say I failed? Yeah, see... am I doing something wrong? Because like I said, this is modded, or this is not modded. This is a god tier weapon with EMs, and on extreme difficulty, it's a bit, you know. All right, so we're gonna. That's a bit annoying. See, I initially assumed that if you cleared out all of the enemies, you could basically talk them down, which I did some testing, and you can't. Then I thought that maybe if you were to, like, beat them to the point of knocking them on their feet, which that happened there, like, they knocked them on their feet, which it seems like your followers can't directly kill them, but then, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something? But we're gonna head to Neon and just do some scanning on Neon. Also, something in that's quite interesting, and because I did this mission earlier when I was doing some testing. Is it going to show me again? It's like put me in like perpetual combat. Let me see. Is this going to still put me in it? Okay, it didn't let them. Okay, cool. I was like in perpetual combat even though I was on my ship. Right, so let's head to Neon. Scan me.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete.
You know, this is Neon and look for some bounties. Alright. Well, there's one. Wanted dead or alive. Claiming to be the Emperor of Paradiso. Inciting eco-terrorism. Excuse me. Molly Wigglesworth.
Ignore me. I'm nobody. Nobody at all.
Ma'am, you have a bounty. Do you want to die? If not, I suggest you stand down.
No, this must be a mistake.
This isn't complicated. Turn yourself in, pay a fine, do the time, life is easy.
I hope it's a fine. I can pay a fine, you know. I can do that. Wow.
She's not getting a fine.
Thought about that possibility.
I'm on your side here. Surrender and we can make a deal.
Didn't expect a bounty hunter to be this lenient. I'm just a little surprised. All right, no need to do anything rash.
Alright. Another one over there. Another Xenofresh worker, wanted dead or alive. Poaching and robbery. Yo! Jennifer Zhang.
Leave me alone, please.
Surrender.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous.
Maybe you'll just have to pay a fine. You probably will.
Maybe you're right.
Look, I'm not judging you, but the bounty says you're guilty.
I can't fight this, can I? You gotta be kidding me. Security's got its eyes on
Okay, cool, cool. This is actually quite cool.
trouble for the status.
Look for some more. Oh. Citizen, Xenofresh worker. Kidnapping, third degree. How the fuck do you impersonate a robot? Excuse me.
I'm nobody. Nobody at all.
Am I noticing a pattern here, or are they all the same NPCs? Do you want to die?
What? There must be a mix-up.
Pay the fine, serve your time, then you're free to do whatever you want.
What? Be a farmer or some shit?
Oh. This isn't complicated. Turn yourself in, pay a fine.
That's a fair point. Maybe I'm catastrophizing here.
Everybody says they're innocent, you know?
I guess it doesn't matter if I say. Oh, right. No need to do
Some easy money to be made here. This is cool though. I like it. Oh, we got another one. There's another Xenofresh. What did he do? Forced labor, trespassing. Oh, we got a man. Hello, Arjun.
Please excuse me. I'm just passing through.
Turn yourself in, friend.
You serious? This has to be a mistake.
See, I like that there's these persuasion checks, but I kind of wish there was other ways to convince them. Like, imagine, like, some you could basically, like, con them into be like, follow me. Some you could fist fight. This isn't complicated. Turn yourself in, pay a fine, do the time.
Sounds downright civilized.
It does.
Fair enough. I surrender.
Right, the next one that has, like, a crazy bounty, we're gonna kill. Just to see what happens. They're just, like, lying there.
Move along.
Inciting eco-terrorism I can get behind, you know? Alright. Hate crime. Oi, racist! Yo, my guy. Should we shoot a guy for hate crime? You wanna die? Guy complained one time about immigrants, and now I'm threatening to kill him.
Money does fix a lot of problems, doesn't it? Maybe my kids will. I don't want any trouble.
Okay, cool. Come on, we need someone, like, proper, you know? Like, let me shoot someone. Let's head to the poor part of town. That was a tracker alliance there. Can I? Oh, let me actually talk to them. Oh, it'd be cool if they have unique dialogue. Like, yo, what up, Tempest? Yo, Gary, keep your head on a swivel here.
The Trackers Alliance always finds. If you come to talk about bounty hunting, be warned though. If you think there's
I kind of wish that they'd give you, like, kind of unique dialogue. Be like, hey, Tempest. These are only for the freelancers. Alright, let's look for our bad guys. Bounty hunter here coming true. Oh, these people are very civilized. There's no bounties. Now who am I gonna shoot? How do I get up top? Is this how I get? Where's the, where's, like, the big area? Am I in the wrong side? Probably. Any bounties here? A fucking tent? Is that new? That's fucking sick! Want a tent? Hello, citizen. Nope. Alright, let's head back into the other region. Bump, 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 bump. We'll go to Neon, or we'll go to the Astro Lounge. Do, 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 do. Hello. Looking for Okay. My guy, I'm with the Trackers Alliance. I'll forge a bounty in your name and kill you.
Got a problem?
No. You're telling me no one here has done anything wrong? Alright, let's head to Paradiso. Bound to be some dodgy individuals in Paradiso. Well, I've not been to Parima, never mind, we'll have to start the quest, I don't want to do that. Let's go to Hope Tech, Hope Town. Highlight Ron Hope. Dude's an asshole. I'm bringing you in, Ron Hope. You're under arrest for being an asshole. Alright. We're looking for some bounties. Hello, oh, we got someone. What did he do? What did he do? Disorderly conduct and poaching. I'm not gonna shoot you. Hello there, Isaiah.
You look familiar somehow.
I'm a bounty hunter.
I don't have time for this.
This isn't complicated. If you fight me, they'll assume you were guilty.
This is pointless.
Ooh. Maybe you'll just have to pay a fine.
That's a fair point.
Let me guess, you're innocent, right?
I can't believe they put a bounty on my head. Good grief. Well, I surrender.
Yeah, you picked a good choice. Alright, we're looking for some... Why do I get the feeling we're gonna have very little bounties over here? Hi there. Ron Hope's a fucking asshole. Alright, let's check the bar. Kind of cool though. I really like this. It definitely adds more to the gameplay loop. Hopefully, like as they kind of expand upon updates and stuff, they add like more interactions. I'd love if like the more bounties you do, the more like the common criminal is like, I don't want to fight you.
Yes.
Yo, any bounties in here? All right, no, we're gonna have to go. We'll go to let's go to Mars. Probably some degenerates hiding on Mars, right? Is that an offensive word, degenerate? All right. Beep, 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 beep.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Hello? Any dodgy individuals in this bar? You telling me no one in this bar has a criminal record? Damn.
To Mars, they say. Pay is great.
Valid. See, I would assume, like... Well, I was gonna say, I assume, like, once criminals are rare in UC territory because they're more, you know, but then... The bounties don't transfer, you know, so someone in Freestar territory could slip away undetected. Any of these workers?
Sorry, my clock function is currently inoperative. A watch may be a worthwhile investment for you.
You guys in here? No. Well, let's go to the thing here. Excuse me. Ow. Get rid of it. Alright, sorry about that. Brief pause there. Anyway.
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Can you look for bounty people? Excuse me. Is everyone here really a good guy? Imagine one of the kids. Kids like you've been. That's interesting. So, like, seems like every location, like, is gonna have, like, one or two, you know, bounty people. Right, we'll head to New Atlantis.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity.
Alright, let's head to New Atlantis real quick. So I was just doing some research because I will do like I'll do a playthrough of the new I'll do a playthrough and kind of review of the new missions. I'm gonna buy it and try them out, just so you don't have to. But probably be alright. Where we'll go? We'll go New Atlantis. See, I feel like there shouldn't be many people bounties on New Atlantis, just because. But I did in the trailer they showcased the bounties, which is kind of interesting. Oh, hello, Simeon.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
But now that they have the basis for the bounty system, they could definitely improve upon it in like loads of different ways, which would be like really cool. Oh, there's someone there. There's someone. Who are you? Wanted, dead or alive? Running an Ashta fighting ring. Alright, let's. Hello, Gale.
Sorry, no solicitations, please.
Let's settle this the old-fashioned way.
I'm not ready. Not now.
Okay, so everyone will run. Will the guards assist me? Oh. Fucker's running. Okay, the guards don't seem to care. Everyone panics. Now I wonder... Even the guards don't care. They're running. Alright, so he's down. Can I, like, talk to him? See, when they're down, it should be an option to, like, be like, yo, I'm gonna have to kill him, though. Okay, yeah, so... Got the missions done. Bounty hunting. But yeah, it's like it's quite cool. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I think realistically, the end, like the guards. Let me see. Oh yeah, like so. I think that the guards should definitely come up to you and be like, "What happened here?" Blah blah blah, and you can be like, "Tracker Alliance." Blah blah blah, and they'll like ask you for proof, and you could like show them proof you're with the Trackers Alliance, the bounty. The fact that the guards run away is a bit weird. And we'll go look for another one while I'm trying. But yeah, like, all in all, it's still cool. Obviously, it's early yet. Like, it's clear there's some, like, certain features that are still a bit new. Like, for example, the fact that the new outfits... Oh, there's probably gonna be something else. The fact that the new outfits have, they don't have, like, proper UIs when you're looking at them in the upgrade menu. You're telling me there has to be a... There has to be someone evil here.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
I'm excited to try the new content, but I'm also a little nervous. The new, like, the paid one. Just because, like, I feel like if it's going to be, like, a kind of a single or, like, maybe, like, 2 quests and some new gear and stuff, like, it might be a bit pricey. Okay, no one near the bounty. Alright, let's head out and check the rest of the area. It's cool, though. Bounty feature is really cool. Another reason to use the scanner. Wonder if the Crimson Fleet have bounties. Oh, there's... No, that's not one. I thought that was one. There really no more bounties.
Hey there.
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
Barely made it off the starting line, then wham!
Let's go to CJ's.
Motives are unclear, although we have not been able to track them.
There's something red over there, but I can't tell the. No, that's not a bounty lot. Okay. So, from the most part, it seems like the bounties are kind of rare. They probably have, like, there's, like, a couple of them that wander around. It would be kind of cool if, like, there was kind of, like bounties, basically. Like, there was, like, unique ones that could appear. Like, imagine, like, you come across, like, a really high-end bounty that, like, has, like, some unique gear, some extra money, something like that. Oh, there's really no bounties here. Nobody has a bounty. Because obviously the bounty board missions are quite cool, and they, like, you know, they're like basically like just kill missions with extra steps. But it would be cool if there was like a mission where, like, it was like a kind of a one where it was like you gotta go to find bounty target on this area, kind of like how it is in the mission, the actual bounty hunting mission, where it's like he's in Aquila somewhere. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna find anything else. See, this is basically the rundown of the part 2 of the kind of the free quest. Next one I will be covering the paid quest. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy with it? And also, what name did you guys go with? I quite like the Tempest. It's kind of cool. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one.